Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. Y Quad cities from the States. Glasgow Academy from north of the border, where we're sitting at the moment, Scotland. And where the focus of rowing will be come the beginning of August for the European Championships.
So here both crews got off quite cleanly. The buck station nearest the island on the right hand side of the screen has moved across a little bit. Sometimes the stream coming off the island there just pushes the crews on that station over towards the middle a little bit. But they seem to be on top of it now.
I think this year has been more smooth running past Temple Island than in previous years, presumably because there's less current. We haven't had so much waterfall in the form of rain in the last few weeks and months, so it has made their task a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd definitely agree with that. In previous years, when it's lots of stream coming down, it's very tricky that first 200 meters. But here we go on the buck station. We've got the American crew from Iowa who are about a canvas up and doing quite a good job here.
So this is junior women's quads, and you have to be below the age of 18 last 1st of September. So they're pretty young oarswomen.
Yeah, and this Y Quad Rowing Association, these girls are all from the Pleasant Valley High School, and in the stroke seat we have Caroline Sharis, whose father is coaching the crew, and she was the junior world champion in the American double last year in 2017.
Well, it's very level.
It's a very good race here, very close.
Yeah.
Glasgow Academy getting onto a nice rhythm here and actually starting to go through the advantage that Y Quad City had.
So Y Quad City nearest to the camera, Glasgow Academy absolutely matched them. This could be a fantastic race. I know we're still in the very early stages, but it's well poised, isn't it?
It is very good. Glasgow Academy have gone to a good rhythm there on the far side, on the right hand side of your screen. And it's a really tight race, a long way to go. Anything can happen from here.
Glasgow Academy, 3 of the crew raced this event last year. Current British Junior 18 Coxless Falls champions, so very capable.
I think only the stroke girl is the first time at Henley. The rest have rowed here before.
And you're always interested in the coaching side of it, I know, Adrian. So Ian Summerside is the lead coach at Glasgow Academy, who I'm sure you've come across. He was Sports Scotland Performance Coach of the Year a couple of years ago.
That's fantastic. It's nice for coaches to be recognised for their achievements. He's got a good crew sculling along here. It's hard to see here. It looks a little bit like on the left-hand side here of the screen, Y Quad City seems to be moving away a little bit, perhaps.
There's not much in it, is there?
No, there really is. They look like a slightly more powerful crew. I mean, they're about 8 kilos heavier than the other crew on average.
The Y Quad.
The Y Quad,
yeah,
yes.
Just a bit more lively, aren't they? A bit more of a spring in their step, so to speak. But we will wait and see.
And yeah, now about half a length of margin so here on the buck station on the left-hand side of the screen. Both crews managing the steering really very well. You can see a bit of breeze there on the water. The wind does seem to be picking up a little bit.
Glasgow just labouring a fraction more, aren't they?
Yeah, they are just at the front of the stroke. The handles are moving a lot towards them before they're in the water, and they're missing quite a bit.
Yeah,
and here Y Quad have really moved out to clear water now, taking advantage of that.
Just in the last few seconds, Y Quad ratcheting it up.
Yeah, in a crew like this, if you have somebody who's a junior world champion in your crew, it brings a lot of poise and composure and confidence to the crew.
Well, that was a fairly decisive move, you suspect, from the Americans.
Yeah, they're taking a couple of lengths in a very short space of time. Yeah, again, but the crew there from Glasgow Academy really not giving up, keeping the pressure on. Let's see if they can stop the margin growing and maybe start to eke back.
They won their first heat at Henley Women's Regatta a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, very slick outfit there from Y Quad City there.
So Henley is a relatively happy hunting ground for this Glasgow Academy boat, but it doesn't look likely in the next couple of minutes, despite that experience of the Henley Women's Regatta.
Yeah, the Y Quad City crew here just seems to be more physical. It's more power really, and just able to use that power just to eke away from the Glasgow crew there.
So the Americans now moving to in front of the grandstands in the next couple of moments.
It's great, even at a junior women's event, to see these crews coming from abroad to come and race.
Yeah.
The appeal of the regatta really is universal. It really is an international regatta in Henley.
Well, it's some investment to make for any club, isn't it, in 17 and 18-year-olds, and giving them this experience and this platform and this inspiration as well. It will be something that will likely keep them involved in the sport for life, rather than just be a flash in the pan.
It's great for the fact that these coaches have a perspective and think that this is an important thing to do as part of your rowing experience, to come to a regatta like this and be part of Henley Royal. I think if you've never been here, I don't think you can really understand what a spectacular event it is.
Yeah, and it becomes more spectacular between now and Sunday tea time, I always think. Every day it grows, doesn't it? And the magnificence of the occasion increases a little bit.
Yeah, and the people start to leave work early and come up for the weekend.
Yeah. Although I know several people who left work early yesterday to do that.
So even here, the Glasgow Rowing Association Academy crew really sculling nicely there. You can see how the uniformity of their movement. It's a good crew. Just it seems to me the Y-Quad City is a slightly more powerful crew.
Yeah, and they've just relaxed it a bit, Y-Quad now, haven't they? Because they've got a clear view on Glasgow Academy, and they can react to any move they throw in these last few strokes.
There's something seems to be happening. There must be something in the water in Iowa, because Iowa University women's crew are here, and they're a fast crew. And this schoolgirl crew from Iowa are also doing very well. It's not well renowned for rowing in Iowa, but seems to be something going on there.
So the Y-Quad Cities Rowing Association quad come home first. Evans, Mask, English and Sharris in the red and white over the line, pursued by Glasgow Academy. And it's the Americans who progress in the Jubilee.